Would you believe that you've been taught footwork the wrong way? Yeah, go figure, right? Well, today we're going to break down an incredible footwork tip for you. Actually, multiple tips that are going to make a huge difference and help you play better tennis. My name is Jeff Salzenstein. I'm the founder of Tennis Evolution, one of the leading online tennis instruction websites in the world. And we're bringing RBA back. Roberto Bautista Agut, one of the best tennis players in the world. We've got footage of him taken off of an iPhone from one of my friends. He was at the Australian Open and he got this footage. And in this video today, I'm going to show you some very unique footwork tips that are not being talked about by other coaches, online or offline. Why do I know that? Because I got players that come to me and they show me what they've been taught, and it's the opposite of what I'm going to show you today. Players are just not moving the right way on the court. I am passionate about teaching footwork, and I want you to learn it, and I want you to see what the pros are actually doing so you can apply it to your game. All right, so if you enjoy this video today, make sure you give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out a lot. We're looking at RBA right now, Roberto Bautista Agut. And I want you to watch this slice backhand. Right there. That's the slice backhand I want you to watch. Let's watch it one more time. So I'll take it back a few seconds. I want you to pay attention to the footwork, okay? See what you notice. Leave a comment below and let me know what you notice, okay? It's fascinating what I'm about to show you here that's being missed when it comes to footwork, what's actually the most efficient way to play. Now, let's break it down step by step with this slice backhand movement. We know this is a wide ball, but here's what's really interesting. Notice, first of all, he's just warming up, so he's not doing a massive, wide split step, but that's his split right there. He's not getting too wide, although, when we watch a guy like Roger Federer, he's low, and Djokovic, RBA would be lower if he was playing a real point. But what I want you to notice, he comes out of this split, and then when he starts to move to the ball, there's his split actually. I take that back. There's his split, and his split is actually, that's his split. So isn't that interesting that he's in the air and he sees the ball going short and to his left, and he actually takes his right foot back. Now, a lot of coaches or movement trainers are going to say you should not, it's like a false step. You shouldn't you shouldn't take that foot back. But that's what he's doing. He's taking the foot back so that he can do what? He can push off. Now, how many of you out there are doing that? I would say probably none of you. How many of you out there from this very move, look at how he steps back and then his left foot goes out a little bit. It's not just out. He actually takes a pretty healthy step out. But watch this move. This is what's amazing. How many of you are taking one big lunge step to get to the ball? None of you are doing that. Why do I know that? Because coaches and the experts out there have been telling you to take little steps to the ball. Take little steps to the ball. So he covers about 6 feet of ground with that move. Now, I know if you're older, if you're 50, 60, 70, or even 80 years old, you're not going to be able to lunge out like RBA. I get it. I understand. But you can teach yourself to be more explosive. You can teach yourself to take a bigger step. You can get in the gym and work on your single leg squats and your single leg lunges. But notice again, he's not taking little choppy steps. He's getting there with one move. I bet you could get there with 2 or 3 steps. I know he gets there with 1. You could get there with 2 or 3. So the next thing I want you to notice is as he's hitting, he's on his front foot. And then when he finishes the swing, look at how the left leg comes through right there. Now, most of you out there are running to this slice backhand with choppy steps. And then when you get to the ball, you just stop right there. All of your momentum stops. Your upper body topples over and you either miss the slice in the net or you float it long because you're off balance. The way to keep balance in tennis when you're on the run is to square up. And that's his square up move. So a lot of times I'll call this like a step through. Like if you were coming to the net, hitting a low volley, you'd hit this volley and step through. Sometimes I call it a jump through, where kind of like John McEnroe, like a ballet dancer, you kind of jump off of that right leg there and land on the left leg. But regardless of what you do in this position, you do not stop your momentum right here. You need to move through it and step through like that. That is something you can do. You can practice continuing to move after the shot. I always tell players the shot doesn't end when you hit the ball. The shot ends when you square up afterwards. Okay, so now let's look at his recovery. Look at that little cross behind move right there. I teach this in my courses, so if you're interested in our courses, you got to make sure that you click the link in the description below to get going so you can improve your backhand and the rest of your game. Okay, so check out the link in the description below. But instead of crossing over here or shuffling, notice how he does a little Carioca step, but the Carioca is behind. It's a little cross behind step. Federer does this very well. And what this does is it keeps him, it enables him to move back towards the baseline easier, and it keeps his hips facing the net. And then when he lands, he just does a simple split step and he's ready for the ball. Notice his recovery. He's not recovering to the middle. He's not hustling back to the middle. He's just taking his time. Now again, I know this is not a real point. He's just rallying, but you will see this type of movement in a real match. It just will be more intense. You'll see players cross behind and make a bigger split step, but you won't see them hustling to get back to the middle. So to summarize this movement, when you come out of the split step, you can let your back leg go back a little bit, okay? And when you see the ball is wide, you can take big steps to the ball. And when you get to the ball, after you're done hitting the ball, you can step through or square up. And when you're done with that, you can cross behind and take your time recovering. This is the essence of movement on a tennis court. I want you to learn it. And if you've enjoyed this video, again, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Smash that notifications button, subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment below, and share this video with others. That helps our channel. That's what we want at Tennis Evolution. We want 10 times more people, 100 times more people to see our content because we know it works. We know it makes a difference, and we're passionate about it. And before you go today, I've got a free gift for you. We've got a free instructional course for you, lessons on the serve, the forehand strategy, and footwork. It's inside our Tennis Evolution app. It's absolutely free. Click the link in the description below or somewhere in this video, and you're going to get access to this free premium content that you can't find anywhere else. So go ahead and click the link below or somewhere in this video. We'll see you at the next one.